Natalie Harper and I am a Health, Safety and Environmental Officer for Cullen Engineering. My job here is a pretty big job. I share it with a pretty big team and together we get the mahi done. I think I'm more experienced at the health and safety side than I am the environmental, but it's all a big learning process. I think I was pretty fortunate with these guys. I was previously working down the road at a high hazard facility and I worked with Cullen's down the road there. I saw how much they loved the company that they work for. They're pretty patriotic with their shirts and really proud that they work there. And I thought, yep, I like that, applied for the job. Somebody said some nice things about me and that's how I got here. I have been doing health and safety for a number of years now. My previous job was my first full-time health and safety role back in New Zealand, also as an officer, and that was at a very high hazard facility, so it gave me the taste of the high hazard stuff with the big machinery and hugely male dominated area. We don't have any females out there on the tools, but the females that are here hold some pretty high positions. Our IT manager, Sasha, she's another Wāhine Māori who's pretty good at her job. Our main office is all Wāhine who are all amazing at their jobs. But for me, because I'm more out in the field, out with the guys, out in the bays, I'm the only female walking around. And a standout, I suppose. It's awesome. I love it. I've got 8 brothers. It's nothing new to me. When you add a female into a predominantly male work group, it instantly changes the dynamics of it. They're very much aware that macho and a lot of that kind of stuff has got to get toned down a bit. They tend to be aware that she's there, you know, and I think that's really cool. It's really respectful to our wahine that they make that provision for them when they are around, and they do the same for me as well. You know, the P's and Q's sort of get curbed a little bit. We know if I'm there, but we have our joking bits, but when it comes to health and safety, it's a bit of no nonsense. So yeah. The way I was brought up is always be yourself. Never compromise, never ever try and be anybody you're not. And when I have tried, I have failed miserably. I didn't do very well in the corporate world because us, you know, Māori Wāhine, we're very challenging, we're very straight up. You know, when you're straight up about what you want, what you expect, and whether it's from the managers to us or us to them, when you cut out all that trying to be, you know, softly, touchly and all of that kind of stuff and just being straight up about what you want, it cuts out a lot of time. And when you're cutting that unnecessary time out, job gets done straight away. Decisions get made a lot quicker. The great thing about these guys here is they're pretty hard to offend. And in return, I'm pretty hard to offend as well. We have that, the professional respect from each other that you give each other, you know, you don't go too far over the line. We have our good giggles and stuff like that, but when it comes down to the nuts and bolts, we get straight to the point and it cuts out, trims all the fat off, we'll say that, yeah. Oh, look, don't be scared at all. Trades is a much easier job for Māori women because we are pretty competitive. We can be a little bit argumentative. We can put our foot down. Trades is something where you can do that. You can be your authentic you like that. A lot of the skills that we have as Māori women, you know, working in the marae, bringing up our tamariki, interacting with the wider whānau, you know, taking care of our kaumātua and kuia. Those skills are communication skills that are transferable in this industry. I know a lot of my skills that I got through hospitality, being a cleaner, working in in the bars and stuff like that. You know, being a cleaner, it was all the chemical handling and stuff like that. That's a transferable skill here. The chemicals are a lot different, but the rules are the same for chemicals, right? Having taken those skills and the things that I'd learnt from all those previous jobs that I had, I did do a fair bit of mining over in Australia and learnt quite a few things over there. And the places that I've worked around here in Whangārei have all contributed. So having, you know, that jack of all trades, master of none, I think now I've actually found something that I really want to master.